Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's a website at the top, kathymcleland.com, if you want to check that out. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. And there's a website at the bottom there, hayhouse.com, if you want to check that out. Okay. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. What do we have for Virgo? It's a little bit disheveled. King of Swords coming in at the bottom of that pile I picked up, so we're just going to let that be there. All right. You got what it takes to make whatever happen. And Virgo is good at holding true to their responsibilities. So going into this, I feel like you got this. When I'm feeling this Nine of Wands, the pressure might get quite heavy. It might get quite hot in this situation. But also, whatever this is, you definitely have it. So whatever it is you're going into, I feel like there's a little bit of worry. There's a little bit of mystery going on here that I'm... Are you addressing that mystery? This is a fast-going situation, by the way. I know I keep popping up cards, which is kind of not really the way I like to do Virgo readings, but Emperor, more fire, and then the Eight of Swords. Whatever you're getting into, you got it. You definitely have this. You're in it for the long haul. The thing is... Oh, that might be the thing. You got the World coming in. You're in it for the long haul. But this isn't going to last that long. The cycle is actually near the end. That's kind of weird. I was looking at this Eight of Pentacles and like... I kept feeling like it's like just one more. But like one more, like if you add 1 to 8, it goes to 9. The way I read numbers, 9 is the last. 10 breaks down to 1 again. That's how I do it. Other people see it other ways. That's cool. You do it how you need to do it. But when I do 9, 9 is the last. The point I'm making is though, like I feel like we're almost finished with this. And they're kind of telling you when it does happen, whenever this is done, you're going to know it. The trick is to accept it through action. Emotionally, you may not be ready to accept it. Just do what you need to do to move things forward to accept it. You're going to want to keep going with it. But when it changes quickly, I feel like you kind of have to go with it. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, I feel like they're just trying to give you a heads up because it's going to feel counterintuitive. It's going to feel like this isn't how this is supposed to work. This is wrong. To you, it's going to feel like it's wrong because you don't change that like that. This is not how you do things. I'm hearing a sound. It's a motorcycle going by. I'm like, what is going on? Seven of Pentacles and the Devil card. So the Seven of Pentacles, to you it feels like we're not really ready for this to be done. And the Devil card coming in is like, I'm not wanting to accept that. Yet things change fast. To you it's not, this is half-baked. This is not ready. This is like the car's half-packed. We haven't even gotten everything, we haven't even made adjustments or we haven't even made like arrangements yet with everybody, and we just have to like shut up the house, get in the car and go. And you're like, we're not ready, this isn't right, and we're just on our way. It's gonna feel like that. It's definitely gonna feel like that. It happens so quick. I don't like how it happens. It doesn't feel right. This isn't correct. Hopefully this is coming forward in the right way. Get the most important things out of the way first, even if it doesn't make sense. Get the most important, I don't know what that means. Even if it doesn't make sense, get the most important things taken care of first. Because the rest of it, I don't know. It's like I have to leave before I'm ready, and I don't like it, and it doesn't feel right to me. And the Devil card with the Seven of Pentacles is telling me, this isn't right, this isn't ready, and I don't want to accept this. But it changes so fast. A lot of speed coming in with this, with that. The Knight of Wands coming in with the World is just like, we gotta go. I don't have everything. I don't lock the house, get in the car, we have to go. We don't have a choice. Things are gonna be okay. Somebody else is pushing in very strong here with the King of Swords. Other people are going to have to sort out whatever's left. And I do think that's going to happen. I still don't like it, though. Still don't like it. Down the road, there is more healing. Things will work out. Things will work out. How does this affect you directly? The way this is going, I'm just like, what's up? What is up? Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Other people are going to pick up the responsibilities. It'll shake out in the end. That Four of Pentacles makes me feel like nothing is really lost. Still don't like it. I feel like it's like a mantra. Like, I still don't like it. Still don't like it. It even works out okay in the end, but it's like, no, it still was wrong. But okay. Still was wrong. Judgment goes in your favor. Definitely goes in your favor. And there's healing that's coming. Whoever you're dealing with, I don't see them agreeing with you. I see them kind of like pushing it forward and acting like, well, that worked out for the best. And you're like, no, but okay. That was still wrong. No, it was perfect. That's exactly how that was supposed to go. No, but if you, yeah, no, but okay. That's how your energy goes. Kind of like, no, but okay. I mean, it's too late now. It was still wrong. No, it was great. It was perfect. No, it wasn't. But sure, okay. There's no point in this conversation. Somebody's going to insist that this is how this was supposed to work out. And they're maybe believing it was better than it actually was. There's no point to that conversation. The sooner you can get out of that conversation however you need to, just get out of the conversation. It's because, no. When I feel Virgo's energy, it's like, no, that wasn't right, but all right. I mean, that's how it played out, so we are where we are, but no. Things are going to re-solidify. There's a lot of good things coming forward. For as much as you can, let go of how you got there and enjoy where you end up. You get the Ten of Cups with the joy. Enjoy where you end up. Sometimes for me, so I don't know if this is going to help you, but I have to physically write it down with like a paper and pencil, or pencil seems to work better for whatever reason. Sometimes pen. But if I can physically write down how I'm feeling and just keep giving myself solutions, how I'm making peace with it, and keep going towards how I'm making peace with it, then I can just write it out and just put it wherever I need to. It does release it. That might help you, because I feel like there's things here that you're like, I don't see me ever being okay with. It's kind of like, I feel the energy there is kind of like, there's certain things here I'm never going to be okay with how it played out. If I can write it out and just keep writing towards a solution, and sometimes like, I have to make peace with this because it's over. I have to make peace with this because of this. I am now making peace with this because of this. I am making peace with this now because of this. I am at peace with this now because of this. And you just keep moving towards a solution. It can be as complicated or simple as you need it to be. Whatever makes sense for you. This is where I am now, and this is why I'm at peace with how I got here. Something like that. Because it's almost like having a conversation with yourself. You're on your side, so you can work through it and find a way to accept where it is and let it go. That might be what has to happen here, because things are good. I'm still like, I just don't feel like I feel like I'm at that spot right when this happens where I'm like, I can't see myself ever looking backwards at this and being okay with the way it played out. but things are good, so you don't want to like get shortchanged on the good stuff. So I feel like that's one of the ways you can release that energy. It's finding peace with the past when it's gone. Some of you are going to look at the connections you have around you, especially if this is a work situation, and you're going to reevaluate who you work with, who you have to work with, and if you really, really are still unhappy with it, what power you have to change. So if it's like a company thing, and you're like, the person I'm working with, I don't like the choices they made. First of all, does it just look like they made the choices, or were they following somebody else's lead on that? Try and figure that out. That might be a thing in itself. But it's kind of like, do I need to go to a different team so I don't have to work with this person anymore because I don't like working with them because of the way they do things? Or is it the way the company is run? Or can I make peace with it because of this? Can I make peace with it because of that? If it's the company, obviously if you don't like the way the company is run, that's a whole other thing. But some of you are really gonna look at the bonds you have and who you're working with and who you're connected with, and you're gonna really make those hard decisions. Like, I don't like how that worked out. I understand in the long run it did work, but I still don't like how it was done. Because I see some of you are like really in that position, and it really bothers you. So it's like, since I'm still working with the person who made that decision and did things that way, the only thing I can do to control this is work with someone else. And what do I need to do that? Some of you will go that direction. Making peace with if you need to make that decision might be the biggest thing here. To like really look at that relationship and going, I don't like how they do things, but they're my boss. So how do I make it so they're not my boss anymore? In a positive way. In a positive way. In a good way. I don't know what I'm saying there, but like, I'm not saying do anything wrong. I'm just, in a positive way. Like go somewhere else to work for somebody else, not do anything bad. I have this weird feeling somebody's gonna have a snarky comment about that. And I'm like, no, not backing that up. That might be the hardest part of this. That really might. Things work out good. Things do work out well. They do. But it's kind of like, it's hard making peace with how you got there. And if it's really if you can't make peace with the situation at all, you might have to make that hard decision, and that might be where you're going towards. It's just kind of like, sort it out, let yourself feel it out, and you'll know what you need to do. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4. astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.